Hello, this is Mr. Stein, and in this video, I'm going to go over the answers for this worksheet on creating prisms of a given volume. Question number 1. Sketch two different rectangular prisms that have a volume of 24 centimeters cubed. Alright, so let's start off with our number 24. Let's start breaking this down. 2 times 12. That's why I'm breaking it down first. Now I can make prism 1. It will be 1 times 2 times 12. Right there, there's one option. I'm going to break 12 down again into 3 times 4. So I can build prism number 2. 2 times 3 by 4. Okay, so I'm just going to sketch these guys out. My 1 by 2 by 12, it's going to look a little something like this. So it's blue. This is not necessarily to scale. So it's 12 centimeters long this way, maybe 2 centimeters this way, and 1 centimeter tall. 2 by 3 by 4. Maybe it looks something like this. 2 centimeters this way, 4 centimeters this way, and 3 centimeters this way. It's up to you. There are more prisms that are possible. More prisms. I'll show you. You could also do 1 by 6 by 4. You could also do 3 by 8 by 1. And I think that's pretty much all the possibilities. So you can make any of those 4 prisms. Number 2, the following rectangular prisms all have a volume of 40 centimeters cubed. Determine the possible missing dimensions. So when we multiply all 3 numbers, we have to get 40. So 10 times 4 times what equals 40? So 40 times what equals 40? Well, this obviously has to equal 1 centimeter. 10 times 4 is 40. 40 times 1 is 40. So look at this one. 4 times 5 times what equals 40? Well, 4 times 5 is 20. So 20 times what equals 40? That what obviously must equal 2. So this is going to be 2 centimeters. Now let's look at this one. We have options here. We've got 2 of them. 20 times something equals 40. Well, our choices are 2. 20 times 2 is 40. So if one of these here is equal to 2, then we get 20 times 2 times what equals 40, which is 40 times what equals 40. Well, this obviously has to be 1. Now, you could swap it around. You could say that this one is 2 and this one is 1. It doesn't matter. So those are the answers for question number 2. Question number 3, sketch a rectangular prism that has the same volume as the one shown below. So we need to figure out the volume of this guy. So we do the volume is equal to the area of the base. 5 times 5 times the height is 4. So we go 5 times 5 is equal to 25 times 4 is equal to 100 centimeters cubed. So we need to find another prism that has 100 centimeters cubed in it. Okay, so I'm going to break down, take my 100, I'm going to break it down into numbers. 10 times 10. So I could do prism 1, 1 times 10 times 10. That would work. But I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to break this 10 down into 2 times 5. So this becomes 10 times 2 times 5. That will give me a prism that'll work. 10 times 2 times 5. So I'm going to sketch it out. It's 10 centimeters long, 5 centimeters this way, 2 centimeters this way. There's many possible answers here. 10 times 10 times 1 would work. 20 times 5 times 1 would work. 25 times 4 times 1 would work. 4 times 5 times 5 would work. Oh, but 4 times 5 times 5 we already have, so you can't do 4 times 5 times 5. So there's different options that you can do. Doesn't matter which one you do, as long as the three numbers multiply to 100. A cube is a special rectangular prism where all faces are squares. All the lengths, widths, and heights are equal. Can we draw a cube for the following volumes? So 30, we're going to try and draw a cube for 30. So what we want to see is, can we break 30 down into three numbers, the same number, multiplied together to give us 30? So let's take a look. Start breaking 30 down. 30 can be broken down into 3 times 10. Well, that's two numbers and they're not the same. We need three numbers that are all the same. 3 times, let's break 10 down a little bit more. 2 times 5. Well, we were able to break 30 down into three numbers, but we can't break it down into three numbers that are all the same. So we can't make 30 equal to, let's say, 3 times 3 times 3. Let's try breaking down 27. So, 30 is not a cube. You cannot make a cube out of 30 without decimal numbers. If we had decimal numbers, then we could. Let's take a look at 27. Let's try breaking 27 down. 3 times 9. 3 times 9 breaks down. 3 times 3. This is a cube right here. 3 times 3 times 3. It'll look something like this. 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters, by 3 centimeters. Let's take a quick look at all of our cubes. There's only a few possible. So there's a cube if we do 1 times 1 times 1. That equals 1 units cubed. There's a cube for 2 times 2 times 2. That's got 8 cubic units in it. There's a cube for 3 times 3 times 3. That is 27 cubic units. There's a cube for 4 times 4 times 4. That's 64 cubic units. 5 times 5 times 5. And as you can see in this list of possible cubes, 30 does not appear. 30 does not appear in this list of numbers.